agents, congratulations on making it to the final mission. Now, before Arizona was a state, it was a mystery. In 1865, the first official map of the Arizona Territory was completed by Richard Gerd. Much like that map, you've all been trying to chart each other. But the truth, some parts of your fellow agents may still be uncharted. We call this mission this or that. And it's time to reveal where your perceptions lie and where they might go wildly off course. Here's how the mission works. You'll each be given 5 minutes to complete a questionnaire. Some questions will be safe, some questions will be a little bit more spicy. These questions are about what you really think of your fellow finalists. Once you've gotten your sheet, choose a private room and somewhere safe in the house. You'll remain in that space until you're called back. Then the real game begins. The other two agents will try to find a hidden agent by answering questions. Did the hidden player answer this or that? Once you've made your final prediction, you'll be led to what we call the final destination room. If the hidden agent is inside that room, money for the player pot. If not, that money goes to the mole. For this mission, you could earn up to $34. Work together, pay attention, follow some patterns, and remember, sometimes the strongest asset is how well you really know each other. It's time to find a quiet place, make your guesses, and maybe reveal a few truths.
So, you guys filled out a questionnaire. We have taken some random questions on here. So you are answering which one you believe Miles would have said, okay? I'm going to give you the question, I'm going to give you this or that, you guys want to discuss it, and then we will go to that particular next part of the house. One way is one direction, the other one is the other direction, if that makes sense? Correct, yeah. So once you decide it, then we will follow the team here to tell us where we're going. All right, question number 1. Who does Miles believe will lie to a close friend to get ahead? Did he say Ashley or did he say Jackson? You can discuss it, and once you lock it in, you guys have to lock it in.
He knows how close you and Patrick were this whole game. So I feel like it could be me. Just because you blatantly sat here and told us you and Patrick were lying to each other at the end there. And that's just my logic.
He thinks that you would lie to a close friend?
No, he thinks in the capacity of the game.
No,
Who does Miles believe will lie to a close friend to get ahead?
just in life. Yeah, I heard.
Okay, so Jackson's what we're locking in. Jackson, okay, we're going to head this way, and we will go to the next area. We'll randomly break into song. If it's Ashley, we'll go one way. If it's Jackson, we'll go another.
I'm pretty sure it would be me.
Is that who we're locking in?
Yeah, I think so.
Ashley's we're locking in, so we're going to go up the stairs. Who believes that Miles would say would become a millionaire by accident? If you believe it's Ashley, knock on this door. If you believe it's Jackson, knock on this door.
Heard. Do you gamble or anything?
Yeah, I play poker. So that's not an accident.
I won with slots in the last month, and I told him that.
Okay, I would go with you.
I
I
would-
think I would be a millionaire on purpose,
Okay.
and Jackson would be a millionaire on accident.
I'll take that.
So go ahead and knock on the door. See who's in there.
This is Jackson?
This will be Jackson. Go ahead and open it.
My bag.
Alright, so unfortunately you guys have chose one or more of the options incorrectly. So we will reset and start. Who does Jackson believe could fall in love after one date? If he said Miles, we'll go one way. If he said Ashley, we'll go another way.
This one's tough. We can fall all up in one day. Well, the reason why I could say me is because I'm single. But I don't know.
I would say Jackson.
You can't say anything. My answer was like Patrick, but they didn't include that.
I said Wayne.
Oh yeah. All known up to one day. I know that wouldn't be me, but I just don't know what his headspace was.
I'm gonna go with Miles. I think it's you because you're younger.
Yeah.
But if you want to go with me, it's cool.
I think.
My rationale is because you're younger.
Yeah, I know the answer is probably you. If
Okay.
you were single, but like, that's what I would have said, because I know it wouldn't be me. But Jackson could have said me, so I guess I'll go with Miles.
So we're locking Miles.
Yeah.
Alright, follow me.
Like if I was your age, it would be.
Yeah.
Is who does Jackson believe is most likely to get banned from a fancy restaurant? If he said Miles, we'll go one way. If he said Ashley, we'll go another.
What would we both have to do to get banned?
I would never get banned from a fancy restaurant. I live my life in fancy restaurants.
Neither would I, but yeah, he said one of us to over everybody else in this game. This one's your call.
If you're more comfortable saying me, I'm okay with it.
It's your call. I don't know. I don't want to. I'm not saying I'm putting a blame on you for getting it wrong. I don't know. You just tell me.
Let me open.
Okay, so we're locking in.
Ashley.
We're locking in Ashley.
Yeah.
Follow us this way. Who did Jackson say would most likely start drama in a group chat? If we said Ashley, we will knock on this door. If we say Miles, we will knock on that door.
Why did he tell? She's one of us two between.
I don't think he did. They came in and asked me a question.
Oh, okay. I was told I can choose anybody.
I was told to. But they came in and asked me a question.
Okay. So this is me. This is Ashley.
No, that's
This
me.
flipped. This is Ashley. This is Miles.
And that's to cause drama. in
Who
a
is
group
most
chat.
likely to start drama in a group chat?
I did always talk about, he's filming right now, I did always talk about fighting with production and Billy's game.
Yeah.
And that was in front of Jackson.
Okay. I'm
That
not a
was
drama.
That was
yeah.
literally today.
And we both know I'm not a drama person.
Yeah.
So you want to go to
So
the
we're
bathroom?
locking in Miles.
I was blocking myself.
Locking Miles, but not going to start for me.
The light is on. So. Nothing.
Unfortunately, something was not correct. Jackson was in this room.
Was he
Jackson.
really? Oh, we got the last one wrong.
I told you.
Jackson, did you not hear me talk? Moles. Did you not hear me talking in front of you and Millie today? How I would fight with production in this game?
So the first question that we chose for her was, who is most likely to order food they cannot pronounce? If it's Miles, we'll go one way. If it's Jackson, we'll go another.
A, I don't know how much food, so I wouldn't know how to pronounce it. B, I'm younger, I'm more naive. She would say me.
But you're more public though.
She's 100% fixed.
Then we'll go with you.
Sorry, I don't mean to like step over your foot.
No.
I think she said
take
me.
take the wheel, sir.
Yeah.
So we'll pick Miles.
Yeah.
So we're locking in Miles.
Yes.
Yes, okay?
Yeah.
We're
I
locking in
just didn't want
Miles.
to overthink it.
So we follow us this way, please.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Who does Ashley believe is most likely to win this game? If she said Miles, we will go one way. If she said Jackson, we will go another.
That's a tough one.
Who does she
What
believe
did
she's
you
most likely
answer
to
for
win?
that? What did you answer? Like, what did you answer yourself?
Like between you two.
Yeah. I think between her and me, I was like, I think Ashley was the safe choice, and she was Ashley wrong. This is a coin flip. It's a
Yeah.
coin flip.
Age over beauty. I mean, well,
I think.
I'm gonna say me just because of age.
I was gonna say, like, I've always like exuded more confidence. Like I said, like I'm confident about this quiz.
But I take copious notes. You gotta give me that.
And she's thinking real analytical. Like I had the best times and stuff like that. I don't know.
Then
Like,
we'll go with you.
No.
Yeah.
Like now you're making some guesses.
Why?
I don't know.
Go with your gut. We'll go with you.
Maybe she's gonna go away. She couldn't say.
Or is she gonna mold us and pick it up?
Yeah. It's a coin flip. It's 3 coin flips. You have a joker on you?
So $sign you. Oh, fuck, it's $2 Yeah.
Alright, let's just say maybe.
You, Miles.
So we are locking in
Yeah.
Miles, who's most likely to win the game.
Yes.
Okay. Waiting for the proponents this way, please. Who does actually believe would flirt to get out of a ticket? If she said Jackson, we will go this way. If she said Miles, we will go this way.
You got pulled over in Nicaragua by police. That's all I gotta say.
Which one is which?
So if you are saying Jackson, you're going this way. Miles, we're going this way.
We can go me if you want to. I am the mole.
I don't know. It's your call. This one's your call.
No,
This one's your call.
You've had the driver's whole the whole time.
This one's your call. This one's your call.
Then I'll pick me.
Okay.
We're picking you.
Yeah.
So Jackson is this way.
So I think she's gonna pick me. Hey!
Wow!
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Got it.
What was the
We
question?
rescued you. The first one was. The first one was.
Say food wrong way.
Yeah,
The
say
wrong
food the
way.
wrong way, and I was very adamant about that being me.
That's what I would. Yeah, I would.
For reasoning A, I don't order that much food, so I wouldn't know what to say, and B, like I don't know, I'm younger, more naive.
You haven't been alive that long.
Yes. The second one was who's gonna win the game. That one was like almost a coin flip.
That was literally almost.
We
a
just
coin flip.
ended up with me.
And
then the third one.
I picked that you would think I could talk my way out of a ticket.
Yeah.
I did. I flirt. Flirt. The word was flirt.
The easiest answer for that was you. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was thinking him at first, but inevitably I chose me. So, yeah.
well, no, you thought it could be me, and I let you make the choice.
Okay,
Ah,
okay,
that's awesome.
okay.
Alright, so we are with our final 3. That was your final mission. In the final mission, you were able to find one person, Ashley. So one person's money goes to the player pot, the other 2 go to the mole pot. From here, you will change, get ready for your final quiz, and we will give the results of which one of you are the mole.
And the winner.
Congratulations.
You guys
May the best
Yes.
agent and
Mole.
win.
win.
Only one mole, so that's it could be the worst part of it.
I'm looking at them all.
Are you looking at yourself?
Look,
Okay.
on this couch as adversaries.
It's a real surreal moment. It's only been 48 years since we met each other. I mean, Ashley's graying over here at this point. You know what I mean? Miles, like we were talking outside, we met the first night, and
You're the first, you're the first person I bonded with, and here we are together.
we might have come into this game and played with each other, but we both definitely made it worth playing.
It's been a fun time.
Yeah.
I love the challenges.
Yeah, this is your first full game in person. This is, I think, of all the cast, like, this is our first game in person, and everybody else has played at least one game in person. So
Yeah.
it's impressive for all of us.
At least, so we can take that home on our shirts.
Yeah, that's right.
What was your favorite challenge?
The karaoke one came right straight to my mind, just because I think some of the cast really enjoyed performing it, and I had so much fun up here cheering for them.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. But anytime we were in the pool, I really enjoyed it.
I'm sorry I butchered your song. That's all
It's
I
okay.
can say. It was so bad.
It's okay. The dress is making a reappearance.
Right.
My favorite mission, I guess at least my part in it, I had a lot of fun, like, during that zookeeping challenge. You know, I was running around all crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to do the job of two people because Sarah sat out in it.
The Scrabble tiles and
Yeah,
he
and I wasn't
swam.
even supposed to communicate back and forth because they had walkies, but I was also translating messages and also finally learned what a donkey looks like. So
I didn't know what it was.
I know I did, but like I was struggling finding that donkey.
That's so fun.
Interesting.
I also obviously the total recall, whether that be
Oh, that
included
was
in the bloopers or
so-
not.
Yeah.
I really hope that they put that in because we bonded over that.
Yeah.
I mean, as we laughed so hard, it was a bonding experience.
I don't think I had a real favorite mission per se. I think my favorite part of the 6 minutes was round table.
The round table. Who was,
That was, yeah. I'm sad that Jeff wasn't a part of it since it was his idea.
yeah.
But it was a great suggestion, and I hope they keep that in every year or every
Yes.
season.
I feel like we were all in it together after that point.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for mole or not, like the mole doing this stuff or not. Just people to admit to doing stuff, like stealing Sarah's journal,
Oh, the
putting in the
reunion.
white screws, like
Yeah.
everything.
There was so much shenanigans this season.
It's going to be fun.
I lived.
I want to know who was effing around with all the damn clues.
The screws into
Well,
way.
no, just like not just the screws, it was just like the wall stuff with the stains.
Oh, the states.
You
Like,
know,
what
moving
if,
stuff on the thing, or like just actually knowing what the clues were meant, what the real clues were versus like everyone's just BS clues.
and what if somebody just brought Tiki Tack and the states?
That would be.
A player doing that, or the mole doing that.
Yeah, could have happened.
That's
Maybe that's why they didn't have New Jersey, because they didn't really come from New Jersey.
And we knew where everybody was coming from.
True, you're right. Yeah.
Are we playing a game in Jersey next year?
Oh, is it going to the winner's location, kind of like Eurovision or something?
Oh, so
That would be fun.
Destination Mole, New Jersey,
yeah.
Are
or
they
Colorado,
listening?
or
Yeah.
Georgia.
Ideas for next season, y'all.
Yeah.
I think they did a really great job with casting.
Yeah.
They picked people that really could get along.
Yeah.
And that's not an easy thing to
And
do.
between us three, like, most of the time nobody thought any of us were the mole. There were bits and pieces, obviously, but like, the mole here did an exceptional job.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Wonderful job.
Especially if the mole is saying he did a wonderful
Yeah,
job.
exactly. I love how you're telling him, I'm telling you. I don't think any of us
Like,
really know what's
Miles
going
is
on.
like, the mole, me, did an excellent job. Yes, I did.
Well, regardless of which one of you it is, even though I think I know which one of you it is at this point, I love you for a wonderful adventure. If you did get me, bravo. I'll kiss your feet at the end of this.
You're not gonna throw me into the pool?
I might still throw you in the pool, Miles, but I love you nonetheless, and I love you just how much, Ashley. This has been the adventure of my lifetime.
Yes.
And,
you came for a mission. You completed that mission.
Win,
Win, loss, mole or not.
Yeah, I
Yes.
won either way, guys.
Yes, you did. I did. I'm sure Ashley did.
I'm not getting emotional yet, so
Save the tears for later. I
it's
suppose.
probably gonna happen. But
You guys want to bring it in?
Yeah.
One last time.
One more time. Before I beat you.
What?
Yes.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah. We put the crown on this little lady right here.
Which crown?
Her mole crown. It's gonna be a little dusty from her digging around. But
Sure. We all know I'm not the mole.
I don't know.
Last time.
We all know you guys are co-moles.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That was the twist this season.
The twist.
I recruited him that first night. I know. We're gonna have to kill her.
It's a triple mole season.
It'll be a trip.
Oh, you're the mole too?
I mean, I've been saying that since the beginning.
This is like those Jubilee videos. Like everybody's the mole.
Everybody's the mole. Everybody must get mole.
I don't think my head could take that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Probably good.
No,
Right?
I'm not doing it.
Agents, how are we tonight?
Great.
Great.
Excellent. 6 days ago, you all walked into the Destination House for Destination Bowl Season 2 in Arizona. I am happy to say that we do have a winner for Season 2. It's been a long 6 days. We've tested you both mentally, physically, logically, any other way that you could possibly think of. And tonight, right now, we're going to find out who the winner is, who the mole is, and who the mole's last victim is. Are you guys ready to find out? Yeah! Tom, go get our winner.
Oh my god!
Yeah! Ashley's been tasked with going to grab our mole of season 2.
Shut the front doors!
Ladies and gentlemen, you know this. Yeah! And ladies and gentlemen, our runner-up of season 2. So, I'm going to talk results real quick. Jackson, as the mole, scored 27 on his final quiz. Out of 30. Out of 30. Miles, our runner-up, scored 2 on our final quiz. Ashley, our winner, scored 10 on our final quiz. Wow! Yeah. We're going to head on down the stairs and we're going to kick this reunion off. Viewers at home, welcome to the reunion of Destination Bowl Season 2, where we've just crowned our winner, Ashley. Our runner-up, Miles. And our mole, Jackson. Yeah. I am happy to report that the final totals for the player and mole pot. The player pot is at $426. The mole pot is at $700.
Oh,
Very good. So here we are, final 3. We have our mole and our runner-up and our winner identified. Talk to us kind of what is going through your heads right now. Miles, we'll start with you.
Once I figured out he split on me and Ashley, that made no sense to me. I'm like, yeah, like, if you're a player, then you just handed me the win. So I was, you had to have been the mole. Like, I never answered one question intentionally for you. It's a miracle I'm sitting on this couch though, and I guess I'm glad I got to play every mission. That's what I got out of it. Yeah.
Excellent. Jackson, kind of talk to us about your thoughts right now.
Wow, what is there to say? I've pretty much told everybody why I came here. I might have been the bad guy in this story, but I am so done of being a bad guy in everybody's life. Believe it or not, this wasn't about becoming a mole for me. It was about unbecoming a mole. I had a rough go the last few years, and Destination Mole was just my victory lap on the way to the new good life. So I'm so every one of you. I mean, I've known you for like, what is it, 7 months now?
Well, 8 years this week.
Well, yeah, it's an allergy time,
Yeah.
but I love each and every one.
Are you an actor?
I am not an actor by trade. However, I may have won a couple national acting awards in high school. I went to school for film. I love doing special effects makeup. I love horror movies. I've written movies.
Like that one.
So this was probably my last show, if I'm gonna be honest, and the role of my lifetime. And I hope I gave each and every one of you a run for your money. That's all I have to say.
Absolutely did.
Yeah, yeah. I do love acting myself.
I can tell that
Eye
you
contact with me right now.
faked your nervousness
My
so
love
well.
is true. I came into this game with a very specific strategy. I wanted to be the person everybody needed here. Like the older brother, the new friend, the confidant, the best buddy, you know. Information. I was willing to work with you. I didn't get to spend much time with you, Josh, you know, but you know. The showmance, the good friend, the late arrival, the first night. I will just say that with you. And honestly, you scared the living shit out of me.
Are you talking to me?
You are you a lady?
I just
You saw him
To me from the very beginning, and honestly, it's so hard to shake you. Like, I admire you so much. You are such a strong, confident woman who takes no bullshit, and I wanted to come here and lose to the best, and I truly believe that is the case here. So I'm honored, you guys. You guys, I couldn't have done this without all the cast, without all production. Like, my biggest bucket list item is not Rebels. It is to be. So you guys have literally gave me the biggest dream of my life, and I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.
We love you, Jackson. We love you.
Ashley, talk to us what you're thinking right now.
Okay, so honestly, when I got told that it was about to start, I put it in my head that I was in my room because he was going to come over as the winner and had to choose between our doors, and that's why we were where we were, and I lost.
No, I thought I lost when he put us across from each other. I knew it. I was like, the winner's gonna be one of the people.
This has been I split every vote. You've seen the way I vote. Jackson was always part of it, always mattered in there, but as the game evolved and everybody started to really play, my decisions changed, but he was always at the very core of my suspicions.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, as soon as I locked on to Jackson, Mississippi, and the snake, and on his face, and the chihuahua, and there was just so many things, and then that. But then Miles is over here and just being Milesy. And there was just enough of that for me to be like, okay. And I thought I split even. I was trying to, but I was also trying to go quickly, and it's hard to like count and answer and quote quick. And I'm still very proud of myself and a little bit shocked, and I can't wait to tell my husband. And I love you guys.
All right, I want to kind of switch gears here and kind of look, ask some of our ghosts or our eliminated agents here some questions as well. So Josh, talk to me about what your strategy was for finding the mole when you were in the house.
Like my elimination, I originally wanted to like split the vote, but I was so sure it was Deb. Yeah, you know, I'd seen her play another mole game where she went by the nickname Deb or Sedona. We had Sedona on the wall there, a room called Sedona. When you walked in for your entrance, you had that cowboy hat on. There's cowboy hats around the room. There's a sign with the mole that has a cowboy hat on it. Your passport said player unknown. So it was just like all these symbolism was just like flashing in front of me. So and then I thought I had a real exemption when I went out. But it turned out fake, so I played a little bit looser than I should have.
So to clarify, Josh, during his quiz, had played a poker chip. And I heard that somebody might be responsible for that. Does anybody want to own up to that?
Okay, I feel terrible. So, let me explain. So, I
didn't do it.
I wanted to have some fun. I never in my life thought it would turn into being responsible for anybody going home, especially first round like that. I brought a poker chip with me. I wrote exempt in it. I had it in a little canvas bag, and I was waiting for just the right moment to put it out. And I looked over the railing one day, and there was all these red velvet bags out, and I just dropped it over, waited for somebody to find it, and found out that Josh found it, and I thought it'll be funny when he goes to play it. And in his execution, I felt terrible. I thought it was going to be a funny, playful moment. I did not think it would end up with an execution, so I still feel terrible about that. I'm sorry.
Oh, I appreciate it, but like I was a little bit frustrated, but honestly, I'm like, if I go out, I want it to be a good move or a funny move, and that was both. So no hard feelings. I still love you, and that was an excellent move.
Excellent. So Dallas, the Twin Arrows mission was one of my favorites to watch from you, just because you maintained such composure throughout the entire mission, even though we could tell that you were frustrated. So tell me what was going through your mind during that mission.
It was so long ago.
That was the ghost town.
Oh, right. Okay, so what had happened was that, when I go into a mission, and here's the thing, like, honestly, it really wouldn't have mattered, I feel like, what role I was playing. Like, when I go into a challenge, a mission, anything, I'm so competitive. So when I looked at, what we had to work with, I immediately was just trying to think of like, okay, how are we going to make the quickest communication happen? How are we going to flip all of these hundreds of freaking pictures over and find these matches? And yeah, like I got a little bit heated because I could like feel like we were going slower, and by that time we had a couple of different missions that were easily very, very difficult to complete in the time that we were allotted, right? So I wanted to like beat the odds and like freaking come out on top and say, screw you producers, we clocked you anyway. But I think there was just like a communication error on my part at least, where, when I was talking to Jeff, I heard him say that he wanted to just stop. And I was like, there's no freaking way we're stopping. Don't make me come through this walkie-talkie. You're gonna keep going. And so it got a little bit heated, but I mean, we talked about it afterwards and sort of reconciled, figured out what actually happened, which was, he wanted to stop looking for matches and go for the jokers, which probably would have, could have and should have been the move, but I wanted to find matches. I wanted to find the damn matches and get the money for the pot. So that's what was going through my head. I was like, Jack!
I believed he would come through the walkie-talkie, for the record. I was fully certain they would. Yeah.
Oh, excellent. So Deb, you were an early suspect due to the cowboy hats that were discussed already. Were you able to use this to your advantage in the game?
I didn't find out I was a suspect until after I was eliminated. And I did want to create a little chaos, and that is why I decided to look at dossiers, dosi-dos. And I just felt I needed a little more information on people, and I really felt that might help me out some, and yeah.
Excellent. So Jeff, this, to my knowledge, is your first live reality game. Is that correct?
It is correct.
Excellent. So you play this game hard. Would you have done anything differently, kind of now that you've kind of been able to see and kind of experience it?
I mean, for the most part, I would do a lot differently. I talked about this in my confessionals, but when I came here, I believed, even though this was my first LRG, I truly believed I was going to do really well. I thought, if I had to clock myself without having met anybody, in my mind, against 11 random players, I believed I would rank around 4th or 5th. That's what I came in here thinking. I immediately found out that I had really overestimated myself. I really had. After night 0, when I saw a couple of things, I saw, I'll tell you guys that the majority of you day 0 had a chat outside by the pool where you talked about your karaoke songs. And at the end of that, our winner, our gracious winner, came up to me and said, in my room, and said, hey, I'd like to share some of this information with you. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what everybody said for their song. And then without looking at her book, just rattled off all of your favorite songs. All 9 of you. I didn't even know your names yet, and she knew everything.
But you knew our favorite songs.
And so I'm sitting here desperately writing the information down. I learned very quickly how in trouble I was. And from the beginning, I was worried, yeah.
Absolutely.
Sarah. So through the confessionals that I was able to overhear, and even during the Remembrance Walk, your elimination was probably one of the hardest for individuals to kind of come to terms with. I think it's safe to say that you made your mark on the Destination Bowl franchise.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How does that make you feel?
Yes, now.
I don't believe it really. It's hard to like jump outside of the game now that it's so like abruptly ended. And the mole too, you don't know who's telling you like they really trust you, but actually they think you're the mole. Now that I'm eliminated, I guess I should just be believing in them when they say that. But it's really sweet, and it makes me really happy because I came in quite the opposite of Jeff, feeling like I was going to do really, really poorly, and that I just knew that this franchise sort of had an elevated baseline skill level, and I just thought I was not there. And it was going to be fun to go and watch and get out early and like watch a really, really good game. So then, hearing people say that they really were suspicious of me, or that they thought, you're not the mole, but you're playing like a winning game, I've got a few times, and I just was like, oh my God, I can't even believe it. So it was really, really nice.
So you actually were a suspect for several individuals. By a show of hands, if you ever voted for Sarah as the mole.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
4 rounds in a row.
Vote for someone for the vote.
Excellent. So Patrick,
Hey.
you were one of the top suspects throughout the entirety of this game.
Absolutely.
I watched the conversation.
Still trying to solve.
Take 2. So I watched a conversation with you and Miles where Miles called you out on being the mole. What was your strategy walking into the house, and did your strategy evolve over time?
So I have been a mole in a past LRG, and this was going to be a time that I wanted to try to do better than the last time I was an agent. So I knew I was walking in the house with a very close friend once we figured that all out. And so I'm like, okay. I was already coming here to kind of build a story. I am naturally sus in games like this, I've learned. So I was trying to recreate kind of this persona that would be a mole, that you would want to cast as the mole and not be the mole, so that I could just get people out just by answering wrong. And so yeah, I did come in here kind of with that story arc. I wanted to build coalitions. I wanted to figure out if I could find a mole in my coalition and just test as fast as possible. So I came in with a strategy, and I think I was very proud of myself because it seemed to work. That people did think I was the mole, and it was a fun. I built a fun character that I hope brought joy and humor to everybody, including the people watching. So yeah.
Excellent.
Who's your friend? Your close friend?
My close friend is Ash. Ash and I, and I'm so happy for you and proud of you because you know, this is what we, you know, do together. You know, she's played in games I've run, and, you know, she's a great board gamer, and I just knew that she was going to rock this game. And very fast, I realized, like, I just don't even want to think you're the mole, because I want to play the game with you, and I know how I would change the way I would play with you if I thought you were the mole. So I just decided not to. And then it became real to me. I was like, I don't think she's the mole, but I'm going to help her make other people think she's the mole. And we talked about that. We always kept sus on each other, you know, with everyone else. And that was important for our game. Whether she was the mole or not, I didn't care, because she was helping me out. But I never really thought she was the mole. And when I went out, I literally was like, I think she's going to win this game, and you did, and you deserve it, and I'm so happy for you. I love you too.
All right, 9. Hi. You also had a lot of suspicion on you throughout this game. Talk to us about what your strategy was in getting to final 5.
Ashley, why are you turning around like this? So I did a lot of looking for clues, like my hero Stephen Baldwin of the Celebrity Mole Hawaii, and I found a lot of them, and one of them involved the number 9, not because of me. I was a little confused because I saw the 9 popping up, and I'm like, am I cast as the mole? And it's like Shadow Mole, and nobody told me this. And I go to grab the number 9 off of the table. The first night we had like these envelopes that were on the table, and I go to grab it, and someone grabs it before me, and I look up, and Ashley is there, and I'm like, why would you grab the number 9? Because my name is literally 9. And she's like, what's my favorite number? And I'm like, no one has a favorite number of 9 besides me. That's such a weird thing. And so we're talking the next day. She's like, let me show you. Like, my favorite number is 9 is in my dossier. And I'm like, what? She's just bluffing. And so I can't remember, was it you or Sarah that was like, I'm going to go and ask her in the morning. So she shows me. And I'm like, how do you have your dossier? And she's like, oh, the producer sent me mine. And I'm like, what? And then I texted the producers. I'm like, can you please send me my copy of the dossier? And the thing that sunk my ship is that they texted me back and said, we can't send you your dossier because that wouldn't be fair to the other players if you had it. And I was like, oh, she has everyone's dossiers because she's the mole. And just from then on, just latched on. And some people here did not help at all. But I figured I would lean into. So the other thing that happened is that I joined late. And I realized coming in that if everyone else had all of the emails and they had joined later, that if I told people that I didn't join this game until June, they would know I couldn't possibly be the mole. So I can't lie very well, so I would just joke about that I was the mole or I was not the mole, and I hope that somebody would be confused enough to think that I was the mole.
I did.
You did?
For a while, yeah.
She surely did.
I spread a lot.
I was trying to tell her, I was like, I don't think it's her. I don't think it's her.
So you got your wish.
There you go.
All right. And Wayne, you were one quiz away from the final 3. You played a great game with minimal suspicion on you. However, you did start to gain some traction towards the end as a potential mole suspect. So much so that individuals started placing screws in your bucket during one of the missions. As of right now, do you think that was an act of sabotage?
Okay, who was doing it? Who was trying to screw me? It was you! Who was trying to screw me? Yes, so, okay. I didn't even think it was you. I thought it was you at first, then I thought maybe it was, I really thought it was you because you grabbing your coins. I thought maybe it was you. I assumed it was just to mess with me. And
I got pissed off I couldn't find any actual goals. I'm like, whatever this is, I'm gonna put it in your bucket.
It made me so paranoid because at that point the sus was on you, and then you were being so protective over your coins. I was like, wait a minute, she has a side quest. If she gets these weird screws in, she's gonna get an exemption. I was snowballing. You know how bad I was snowballing about everything in this game, from the pineapple clues to everything.
Oh my god.
No, I mean, yeah, I was one quiz away. It was hard. I went all in on that final quiz because 2 people told me they were going all in. I don't think they did. I think that it was to mess with me, and it was successful. And you guys did a good job. And I also, during this game, I would get pigeonholed in who I thought it was. It was Deb, it was Deb, it was Deb, and then Deb went out, and I was like, oh, and then it was Patrick, and then it was Sarah, and then for 4 rounds, I was like, Sarah's lying to me, Sarah's lying to me, Sarah's lying to me, and then at the very end, she slipped me a note that said, if I go, Ashley's the mole, and I'm like, oh, well, it has to be Ashley, then Sarah says Ashley, and then I just stuck with that for the rest of the game.
I will say, I think that you had the most mole suspects identified
That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm sure I hit like half the room for sure.
Excellent. All right. Miles, you made it to the end game, and this was your first live reality game as well. So talk to us what this has kind of meant to you and kind of in terms of reality gaming, like what this experience has been to you.
Great. I know you asked if I would be willing to do it again, and I said definitely not
next week.
Next week. I need to cool down, but it was 100% worth it. I still don't think I should be sitting here when I never ever thought it was Jackson. Ever. Look back at my confessionals, you were like the first person I cleared. The very first person
You
I
had
cleared.
me cleared before we even showed up, buddy, because they're not going to give them all to a first timer. You
Yes.
said it in
And
one
that's
of your
exactly what I
videos,
thought.
dude.
Yep. I
did
thought the
say
same
that.
thing.
Yeah.
Never thought it.
Grateful for this experience. Yeah.
Excellent. All right, Ashley, you were able to use your skills of deduction and actually identify the mole on the second quiz. What led you to suspect Jackson at that point in time, or were you just splitting answers?
The Jackson, Mississippi thing really struck with me. It really did. It was just a bam. And then I just started like watching him. Really, it was the voice video you sent, and the cadence of the way he spoke. It was the spicy.
It ain't just spicy, y'all. I was trying to put it in you.
I know you were. I want to talk about everything that you did to me on this game.
I love you.
She literally, when we were at the hotel, she was like, Patrick, this is you. You're the mole.
I
Like I was
listened to it
like,
3
it's
times.
not me, but someone's trying real hard.
There was just little things, but you paid really close attention. It was where your bed was. You were in a space that production could pull you in the middle of the night so easily.
Never happened once.
I don't care. But that's how I thought about it.
Right.
And then this is something I thought of today. I mean, when the pineapple thing, I've been on this weird tangent with, but
Ash.
Oh.
I was never gonna know that.
yeah, not even a little bit. When you said that you worked for an assisted living facility, I heard mental facility, and then I'm like, well, that television show Psych always has a pineapple in every episode.
Oh, you were going down.
Wow. Watching YouTube videos left and right.
Love
She
it.
was looking at the damn history of
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
I was doing homework. I was trying to find ways to get on the internet through the television.
And I thought that was all an act of you being a mole.
It's her doing what it takes to win.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah, I was
They
very
really
impressed.
It's
are
like what it
timers.
takes to win.
She scares me.
I thought you telling me all that stuff about Jackson was you trying to throw me off.
And then you did that, and I'm like, Jackson.
There was actually one other clue that was put out this morning.
What was it?
It was the sticker.
Where's
Yeah.
where's your journal?
I died.
She really did have the clue that I told you about earlier, and it was a picture of Lori Petty, who is
Tank Girl.
literally right on the.
Yeah, I don't understand what that is.
That's my favorite, like, fictional female character.
I love Tank
She's
Girl.
my hero, and you totally remind me of her. So it's kind of cool that you
Oh,
got me.
shut up.
Yeah,
I love Tank Girl.
yeah, it's my babe.
In my defense about the sticker, when I looked it up, it said that it was Tank Girl Alien, and my irrational fear is like alien invasions. and I thought that somebody put it out as a red herring, so I kept it because I was trying to convince him that Wayne was the mole still.
Run with it.
Speaking of red herrings, Mole, did you have any hand in making, in one of the early challenges, in the Zookeeper challenge, did you have any hand in making the safe code 0308?
Yeah, that's why
I got so lucky with
Okay,
that
production.
Yeah. So here's my question.
That pointed to 2 people. That was great.
Did you kick Scrabble tiles back into the pool filter?
I did not. It wasn't you.
It was not.
The moment that happened, I thought you were the mole. For quizzes and quizzes, and then the last one I went all in on Miles and I left. But I swear to God, I didn't do it. And we both stuck our hands in there. Production did it.
There were times when every time I would sabotage in front of him, he would be like, "Oh yeah." Okay, Mole.
Wait, that wasn't you?
That was not me.
We were just.
We got lucky.
Yeah.
Didn't they just float into the pool into the filter? Didn't they just float?
But they did.
Isn't
But
that the
because,
idea?
but because all of us were so suspicious of Patrick, whenever you two butted head, we all felt bad
Oh.
for you, and in part, that's how you got that exemption
That's how
early
you
on.
did
too.
it. 100%.
We all felt
we were like, oh, if we're choosing between
That's
Patrick
okay.
and Jackson, who's bad? It's probably Patrick.
And we just give it. We said, "Here, Mo, why don't you move on to the next episode for us?"
So
Jackson,
that's
once you saw me going
on
to the
Patrick the
range,
entire rest of the game.
Why was
No,
it
I was
0308?
Yeah.
It was a red herring.
Because we're fucking up my game plan.
How did it apply to 2 people though? I don't understand that.
She turned
38. She turned 38.
Okay, gotcha.
The shoes yesterday.
Yeah, I
I
wanted
was
to ask
totally
him about
bending
that.
them over. I was bending my wrists. You know this.
Let me-
But you give me a good reason to take the dossiers and sabotage that way, so thank you for that. My little red herring.
Let me give context to this shoe situation.
Go for it.
So we did this quest. It was called Odyssey Race.
Yeah, Odyssey.
And so we're going outside. Everyone starts putting more clothes on, and I'm just confused. Like, why are we doing this? It's hot outside. It's over 100 degrees. So they start taking off their clothes, the extra clothes, and using it to fill things. And I'm running around with like just a little baby sponge. So I eventually decide that I don't want to look like a jackass on TV anymore, and I take off my shoes and I start filling them. And so somebody says, because at this point I convinced a lot of people that Ashley was probably the mole. Someone please go watch Ashley because she keeps knocking things over.
I said stay over there.
Stay
please.
over there,
Somebody.
watch Ashley. And so my bestest buddy in the world, Jackson, says, "Hey Nine, give me your shoes. I will use them and go fill it up." And I trust Jackson beyond everything. Then Wayne comes up to me and he's like, "Nine, did you see Jackson? He has the shoes
like
and he's doing this." And I was like, "Wayne, he's just tired. Leave him alone."
I believe you had any of the same answer, and I was like, that's
The
fair.
coach is
I'm so gullible.
You would have never taken
Very
that.
gullible.
You wouldn't take me
Oh,
one to
God.
quit 2 minutes early. You would have never said,
Oh,
hell no.
Jumping
Never
out.
been like,
The coaching session I had with Carrie was invaluable. I have to say, it was worth winning, and it was worth waking up early for. Everything that she had to say did come into play.
Who all had coaching sessions?
Ashley did me one.
Do you guys
And I
agree?
was still thought to be the mole.
You know why? Like, other than me just thinking you were the mole, the last thing that confirmed it was when we were going around for every ghost player, I thought this was like Ash's, Ash. And that was the last
Mine were
nail.
white.
That was the last nail that I thought it was you.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Talk to us about what this experience has meant to you. You know, being the mole of season 2, how difficult has this experience been?
This has literally been my biggest dream come true. I did not work for 6 months last year, so literally this was all that kept me sane. I probably, you guys got it easy. That is all I'm gonna say. I was going to go to the extent of bringing like pheromone infused candles, so everybody was pissed off all the time.
Wow! Oh my God! I wish
Oh,
you
how
had.
lucky y'all got it. But I was told I needed to play nice and I needed to to slow it down. So I was very excited. Oh yeah, buddy, y'all don't even know. I wanted to play this game for 25 years, and I was coming no holds.
What are some things you want to plan that you're sabotaging that we can get to see?
So one of my favorite sabotages, honestly, was my espresso earlier today. Was that today?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. I cannot tell you how many times I palmed coins, because I did study some sleight of hand before I came here, of course.
Sure.
And threw them away in the trash cans upstairs and put them in some drawers.
But you did give me two, thank you.
No, not jokers, just...
No, the points.
The coins. I mean, that was a fun one. With the fill it up mission where my confidant helped me out with that
Every
one.
time he talked about how much this game meant to him, the more I was convinced you were the more.
Yeah. Well, it's not a lie. Like, I have a very checkered past. Like I said, I'm tired of being the bad guy, and this is my one last time. My
send off.
And it's my send off.
The curtain call.
It's the role of my lifetime, and I couldn't be more proud of myself for what I've done. Because
absolutely.
this was the hardest thing I have ever done in my life.
And you did it so well.
I appreciate
I was
that.
never-
I gave
never on
everybody
you.
a game worth playing. That's
Absolutely.
all I wanted when I came
Yeah.
into this. It was not about the money. Like,
You did great.
You did wonderful, absolutely.
not being a little mean.
Jackson, can I ask you about a particular situation?
Anything, babe.
So, what was it? It feels like forever. Yesterday, you got on and you said, someone took my Joker. And you said that it was not in your bag, you were looking for it everywhere, and I was
That
hoping
was
you
totally
appreciate it.
genuine.
I
I had lost my Joker, and
Okay.
he lied it from the bedroom, and that's why I ran down there so fast, because I didn't want anybody to pick it up. Which I inevitably ended up giving to you anyways for helping me and being so sweet and proving how much I loved you and how genuine and committed I was to our friendship. So it worked.
People were assessing you that day, and I said to them, he was genuinely so upset about not having that Joker, and he gave me the biggest hug, and I don't think that it could be him. Nobody that's the mole would be that upset about losing a Joker.
So fun fact, there's one emotion that is more powerful in this universe than love, and you know what that is? Authenticity. I made you guys believe everything because I meant everything I said. I love you guys. I wanted to help you guys. I wanted to be transparent. I wanted to help you guys win. I just wasn't going to help you guys win.
And never said he would, just said he wanted to.
I needed you at that point, Patrick. Everybody was so sus on you.
And
So you were shielding me, buddy.
I was gonna
needed
say,
you.
like, why did he just hand these jokers? Both of us, we were in a bedroom, and Jackson just hands a Joker to Nine and hands a Joker to me.
I had a special offer still coming my way. So
Yeah.
I was trying to play it like,
it was perfect. It was perfect.
I have a question. Cut that part, because I was trying to ask a question, and then I lost it. So it'll come back to me.
What? I'm here all night, buddy, so no rush.
Jackson, did you help keep me in the game? Because I kept convincing people that Ashley was the mole.
No, I helped keep you in the game because you were lovely, and I do love you, Nine. I enjoyed playing this game, and everybody thought you were the mole at that time, so I needed to keep you around just a little bit longer. So you were a shield as well. Ashley was a shield. Wayne was a big ass shield. And honestly, if I could have got you to where Miles was sitting, I would have pulled off the biggest mission of the game. And that was one I set for myself. I wanted to be the first person in the United States who had their final two players pick each other instead of the mole. And if you would have been sitting right there, I have no doubt I would have done that. Like, so it was so close. That was my mission coming to this. So you guys did not make it easy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right, so we introduced a new kind of twist this season with the Joker kind of buy-ups. What were your guys' thoughts on the Jokers in that twist?
It was fun. It was like changed. It changed every couple rounds. We didn't know what to expect, so you didn't know if you needed to spend them all or keep them. At one point, I spent all 4 that I had because I didn't know what everyone else was going to do, and it was I could have maybe had 2 plus ones at that point, but it was worth just getting rid of them and using them. So it really kept us on our toes.
I want to know if they ever made a difference.
I can. So actually, the vote that Dallas went out, or the elimination of Dallas went out, had Deb not played a Joker, it would have been Deb that round.
I knew it!
Mm-hmm.
Dang it, Deb.
Thank you, Jackson.
Jackson!
Now, Jackson, your first two targets were somebody from Dallas and then somebody named Dallas. What's the deal?
What's the deal with Dallas?
What's the deal with you and Dallas?
Pure luck.
I don't think they're targets. I think they're people that answered the quizzes.
Oh, I was very
Okay, chill out. I would have stayed out of my for a Joker.
You almost got out the first quiz.
Almost got out the first quiz. I will display these results. But the first quiz, it was a 5-way tie between Ashley, Miles, Wayne, Deb, and Josh.
Wow. And I wasn't sus on you yet.
Wow, that would have changed the season.
Top three.
Oh, that was a
Five-way
tie for last.
Five-way tie for last.
Each of you only answered one question correctly.
Wow.
I wasn't sus on you yet.
That's crazy.
I can't wait
You're the
to
first
see
person
this
I
quiz.
heard. So.
Yeah.
All right.
I
So,
feel better.
Sarah, you also went all in on someone really early during your elimination. Who did you go all in on, and kind of talk to us about why?
Wait, can you remind me?
So this was
Because I
during.
feel like I lied about it and flipped the percentages so many times I don't actually remember.
You don't know the truth.
You told us in the ghost house 60% Patrick, 40% Nine. That's what you were telling us.
I think that's not true. I'm
Why
pretty
would
sure
you-
I went all in on 9 on that quiz.
I believe that's correct.
Right?
Yeah.
What was it?
It was 9. It was flipped.
Oh, okay.
I was, in my mind, I sat down thinking it was going to be 60-40, 9 Pat. And then I kind of just forgot about that as the questions went on. And I was like, I feel like I'm on the right track. I'm having this idea. Things are adding up. I thought I had an epiphany. Kind of the same idea, what you said about how Jackson's bed was. We were all sleeping in the same place. And I was like, I just heard her get up this morning so early. I swear to God, she went into that production room. It's 9. And so then as the questions were going on and I was seeing 9's answers first in like the list, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it because either I split and I'm gonna go out in a weird, like, you know, I'm not gonna get enough right in a split, or I'm right on this track and I might as well just do it. So I sat down really, you know, thinking I was gonna do a certain thing and then just did not. And sorry, I lied about what my split was.
We all did, don't we?
Yeah.
We're all a bunch of liars.
That's why Sarah's execution was so hard for me, because I had just gone all in on her and I realized that she had to have gone all in on me despite everything I told
We
you.
were like this.
Forever. Yeah, we
Yeah.
shot each other that day too
Usually.
in the other quiz. And Sarah got up that morning and we're both sitting there, I'm brushing my hair. Sarah's in bed and she sits up, she goes, "You have to be the mole." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "The legendary creatures category, questionable." And I'm like, "What? You're the only person that would have picked to have that in there. That's why you were so confident." I was like, "Sarah, legendary creatures is very, very common. Like, why is this happening?" And it felt like right before that is when we just stopped talking. And like,
I just stopped believe. I started believing more, so all of the like confusion that you were sowing for me successfully. Although to be fair, that conversation I did have with someone at least once a day. Like I would just pick a new person to say, "I know that you're the one." And I did it to Ashley, I did it to
I think
Jackson.
you did it to me.
Yeah, definitely Patrick.
It's so funny because that challenge is why she thought you were the mole, because you picked people for 100 and she was like, she knew it was going to stop the game.
yeah.
So
We can't forget Indian Ocean.
Yeah.
And tell me as the uranium thing.
Yeah, she used to work on, she was supposed to work with nuclear subs or medicine in the Navy, and she missed the nuclear, the uranium question, questionable.
She got 0 out of 6
And
on
half
that.
of it was science.
Did you know where the game ending question was?
So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that I am the man behind the curtain and have all the control over every aspect? Hell no. I was just as surprised as most of you with most of these games. And we planned it that way because it gave me that genuine reaction of, you know, Avery walking through that door had no fucking clue. It was
what's happening.
Had a better clue.
Like,
Yeah, that caused so much stuff on you.
So you asked specifically to be left in the dark more
with a lot
than normal.
it would
Wow.
give me that element of let's do this.
That's so
guys.
bold though. Like that's so good.
It worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
So you really had no hand in really anything planned ahead of time.
Very little.
Yeah.
Very little. Like, so I was playing the games just as much as you guys were.
Did you know anything about us before you came?
Tons. I have videos of you saved on my computer. Like,
Hey,
all
oh my
kinds.
gosh, that was in my window a few
What was
weeks
I
ago.
doing?
You really go
What was
hard.
I doing on this video?
I can't tell all my
Videos
secrets due to legal reasons.
The videos
but,
we were talking
Yeah, my lawyer and you are gonna have to talk later after this.
Yeah.
Every video you guys sent in.
I've seen.
Oh, the like,
Oh.
the random questions.
About our
Us
besties.
recording
And it was all for Jackson.
Wow.
Oh.
And then he would even sometimes ask, "This is what I want to know," so I would throw it into a question and send it to him.
All right, I have one more thing that I want to kind of touch base on, and then I'm going to turn it over to Tom, who's going to talk about mole clues and mole, all things mole.
Oh, yeah. My journal.
Your
Who
journal,
made
yeah.
your
Who
journal?
did Sarah's
Who
journal?
did it?
Wait,
It was
what?
you.
What? Who did
It
what?
was you.
It was you.
It was you.
No,
I put that outside.
But here's the thing, it was legitimate. I did actually lose it. Like, I did forget that is where I hid it. So then once I realized that I needed
So
it,
you
that
told
is so Sarah.
I freaking knew
Once I realized
it.
I wanted it back, and then I needed to write something down, I was actually like, okay, let me go. Oh shit, which room did I leave this in? And then the rest of the hunt was actually real. So thank you, Josh.
You're welcome.
Oh, you're more.
Oh, I had a question. Who took Wayne's passport?
I think we have some video that we might show here a little later.
Sarah, do you know how many times I got blamed for stealing your journal?
I don't know.
You did steal mine. To be fair, you did steal my journal.
Yeah, you stole it.
I didn't steal it.
You gave it
It's
back.
maybe more of a borrow. It's kind of a borrow, I think.
Yeah, it was a borrow.
It is a borrow. Yeah, it's a borrow. As long as you give it back, it's a borrow, right?
Listen, I'm sorry I left my journal. I lost my journal just as much as production lost their cell phones. You know?
Oh!
Hey!
Now that's tea.
The drama is coming out.
It was only one time, like
Every day. Roll back the tapes. Done. Roll back the tapes.
I still don't know where my journal is. So
Oh.
It's true.
Can we just take a moment to say how beautiful Don looks today?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes.
the last
It's almost all about
two
the
notes
like-
I put on a napkin, and I handed him my napkin. That's how I got some of my questions. It's because of a napkin.
Oh my god.
He's like, did you get my napkins? I was like, napkins? I had one.
And I had, here's another one.
When will all stop?
Oh, the
He
mole
simply
stopped
shall not.
screaming. Yes, baby. I mean,
That's Jeff.
Oh, there we go.
That's Jeff.
Right off my nightstand.
What is this?
Jeff, what was that?
Yeah.
My,
Yeah.
nightstand, yeah.
Where is it now?
Where is it?
Yeah. I want some love, bro.
Is it in your pocket or something? Where is it right now?
Okay, so I'd like to talk about it for a second. I'd like to address it with everyone. So it was explained to us, and I'd like everyone to please remember that I've never played a game like this before. So my understanding of the rules of the game were that if your passport did not make it to the test and the results of the test, that the player would be eliminated. And what else can I say other than I saw a passport and I felt that it was the right move to play. It was the first one I saw. It was within the scope of the rules. The fallout does make me regret it. It does. And that's why when we talked about it as a group, I was perfectly fine going along with it and agreeing with you guys. Because I did feel bad from the fallout. But at the time, I was brand new. I didn't want to go home on the first day. and I saw a rule that I thought I could take advantage of, and so I did. I did what I thought was right.
It was brilliant, Jeff.
Where's the
That being said, I don't steal things, so I am going to return it because it was just a borrow. Because I absolutely wanted you to have the picture back, so I had.
I have a stick figure in the new one. And I appreciate production letting me stay in. I would never forgive myself.
Who advocated for that?
You did. Thank you.
Stop losing your stuff.
I know.
And he won't.
Like your passport left on a couch on the 5th day of filming.
I was using it to teach Wayne a lesson.
You've taught me so many lessons.
Alright, we're gonna turn it over to Tom, and Tom's gonna talk mole things.
Yes. So, Jackson, I want you to talk to the group about your training, what we kind of went over, what that looked like, and then we'll get into some mole clues. So go ahead and talk to us about that.
So Tom is an absolute slave driver. No, I'm just kidding. No, we did 3 very intense steps when it came to mole training. The first being theory. We watched so many seasons of The Mole. I watched Who Done It. I watched Traitors. I watched Squid Games. I watched Survivor. Not all because of Tom, but and every couple weeks. I think Tom felt a little comfortable this season because I am a Mole super fan. So we went every 2 weeks, and we would discuss the season, kind of what was observed, kind of how the sabotages were done so subtly, and we got to know each other over that time too. I did not meet you guys until after Christmas break. It was like actually a month after Christmas, if I recall. It was about January. And that's when I got to start seeing audition videos and getting to feel you guys out a little bit, which was nice.
Who were you scared of the most from the first video?
These 2. I was like fucking petrified
Who?
of you.
You? Oh, us?
Yeah. Former moles.
That's why. That makes sense.
Yeah. I had no idea. I had no idea you had hosted a previous mole game until.
No, now that I know that everything was sent to you, is that why you're shaking so much? Because I was so ready to just roll people out by shaking during quizzes and looking at people's nerves. Or you're just.
I remember you saying that to me about
He
him.
would
I
stop
remember.
and be like, oh shoot, I stopped. I gotta shake some more.
During the elimination, we were getting ready to get buzzed. He was sitting there shaking like crazy. Miles told him that he was like watching like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
Dallas didn't fake it. Lisa didn't fake it.
And I mean, if you guys really want to see, I can go get my mission.
You're fine.
And show you that I've had everything the entire time that I've been here.
I mean, of course.
Just in my
So I have
suitcase.
some notebook.
Taking a shower every morning, I'd pull it out, check it out what was going on for the day, kind of what I pre-planned in terms of my sabotages, which you all basically made me throw out the window. I literally had to play each game second by second, moment by moment, because I could never, ever have comprehended what y'all were doing. That was the hardest part about the mole, is doing stuff just as you believe in the theater where we call that improv.
Yeah. There were some times too when you actually dropped hints about challenges. So the day that I had the plaid pants on, he's like, "Oh, looks like you're going golfing." That night we were supposed to do a golfing challenge. There was another time when you had dropped storytelling, which became a total recall mission later that evening too.
I tried to give you guys hints and clues and like my cape and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So all I'm gonna say is 6 brown pineapples are your big clues. 6 is one of my favorite numbers. Brown is my favorite color. It's not purple. You said it was purple. I just went with it. So thank you. There are 6 diamonds in my wedding ring. Like if you had just looked at my hand, that was cool.
There's a whole bunch of
Yeah, and a pineapple is just my favorite fruit, so that's why we used it all season.
Did anyone ask him his favorite fruit? No.
Once. Not one time.
So we talked a lot about alliances and all that. So what coalition ideas did we go over that you're willing to share?
So originally, I thought me and you were going to rock this together.
We did.
I mean, we did, but I wanted to work with you in an alliance. I thought you and me were going to be the key queens, getting stoned all the time.
I knew that's how I was going to identify.
I mean, that's kind of happened.
I had absolutely no plan of working with either of you two. I wanted to ice you guys out and get you out the door first and second if I could have.
Maintenance.
You are so special to me, and I wish I could have had a conversation with you that
I
morning
know.
because their jokers would have been going to you. Like, I wanted to keep you around just because I knew you and I could just feel a vibe just from the videos. So I'm excited we didn't. Well, I'm not excited we didn't get to work more. I wish we could have worked more.
So that's a great segue. Do you want to tell Sarah what you did to her?
Oh, please. It was rhetorical. Answer the question.
No, I don't want to. I might have to use this for a second.
No, I'm a gameplay move you're gonna love.
I am.
You're gonna die. So.
Oh God.
Sarah caught me at one point.
Well, that's what I was pretending to catch everyone, but
No,
I did.
you-
Yeah, I actually did.
You caught me.
Oh.
What were you talking to Tom?
Oh, I knew it.
You caught me.
I knew
That's
I did
right.
catch you.
He
He walked over to
he asked you a
Tom
question about
and he
Sarah.
went
I said
real
blue
quiet,
green for
and then
Rainbow Road. Where did you want me?
Yeah, and I
And
looked at
she
him,
saw
and I looked at him whispering, and then he saw me look at him, catching him whispering, and then he goes, "Do we have time to smoke real quick?" And I run on to ask clearly a fake question,